What's up, guys? We are back, another video here, and I can't really talk too loud because I'm in a house, people are sleeping, but Kale McCarr, 99 overall. I'm going to go over all the new HUT stuff, kind of just break it down for you guys. So that 99 McCarr card, that looks absolutely insane and cool, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot to go over in this video, kind of break it down for all you guys, and yeah, I mean, just really exciting stuff. Finally, we got a HUT deep dive, but there's some of the new cards as well. I mean, look at that. Look at the X Factor card art. That is insane. And even the icon card art. Lemieux looks sick. I mean, they look really cool. Let's be real. I don't know. I'm just excited. But yeah, that's kind of how it looks like when it starts. And then there's no sleeves with Nicholas. Nicholas is one of the head HUT guys. And we also got HUT moments. That's a big thing they're really talking about here in the video. Again, HUT moments, you can really do a lot of different things, right? So basically you can just play just like a one-on-one game, and then you could have obviously where you position lock. So it's a lot of fun. It's a cool feature. It really is. I'm glad they having it, so hopefully they don't actually like give up on it either. I mean, they gotta just kind of keep uploading new moments. And there's another X Factor Nick Suzuki confirmed, and then they're gonna show right here how it looks in the game as well.
In the 2021 playoffs, the Montreal Canadiens found themselves on the brink of elimination, trailing 3-1 to their arch rivals, the Toronto Maple Leafs. It was Nick Suzuki who ignited the spark in Game 5 with an electrifying overtime goal, propelling the Habs to not only force a Game 6, but to also claim the series in 7. This is your moment. Triumph over the Leafs in overtime and orchestrate a remarkable series comeback.
But yeah, so that was that, and then they have also other ones. So they have like when Lemieux came back, that's kind of what is being talked about here. But yeah, I mean, there's so many cool moments you can play through in this game. It's a really exciting thing. It really is. Gretzky, when he scored his goals to get to 50 in I think 39 games, right? So I mean, just really exciting moments. And again, as long as they just keep pretty much just trying to, I guess I would say, just upload them more. I mean, as long as they don't give up on the mode like rush and like just make it like useless, right? That's the key really with EA. They gotta just try to keep up on it. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. So hopefully they keep it up. I mean, I think they will. I mean, and the rewards can't be horrible either. I mean, if the rewards are horrible, it's gonna just be a disaster again. So they gotta make sure that they keep up on it. And if they do that, I think they're gonna be in good shape. I really do. So. And then you could also, obviously, if you finish a moment, it instantly ends, which is really nice. If you want to keep playing, you can. But if you want to exit and just collect the rewards and get out of there, well, you can also do that too. So really a big fan of that. I think it's awesome. So, I mean, less of a hassle just having to like sit through things. And then you also have Objectives 2.0. So basically, what Objectives 2.0 are is you essentially, you can, well, here's another thing too. You can also, in-game, it tracks your objectives you're working on, right? So like in live time, which is nice. So there's getting the face-off win, all that good stuff, and it just updates instantly, and then you can complete it. It tells you right there in game, so you know what's going on, which is really good as well. But yeah, I mean, basically Objectives 2.0, as you can see here as well, they also have features where so you can score top right corner goals with any player in any mode. So they can make it like specifically to a player or specifically to just the card type as well. So there's a lot of objectives that they can make it just a lot more unique, like the objectives, like when new events come out and stuff like that. So I think that's really good, and it's going to be really helpful for the mode going forward as well. So I mean, to me, I'm a fan. I mean, I think anyone should be a fan of the Objectives 2.0. Then, of course, the shared economy, cross-play. We know it's coming to the auction house. I think it's going to be really good for the game as well because, I mean, it just helps the game's life cycle, I feel like. Because, I mean, when I look at the market on Xbox, the game would be dead. Like auction house would be dead in like April literally, so I feel like PS always had a lot more, so that'll be helpful. And you can also share your team. Here's a social sharing aspect. So look at this. You can take a screenshot of your team here, and it looks really good. It's actually really clean. A lot of those cards there as well, but are pretty cool looking too. But yeah, it's kind of like a nice little feature, and it shows your your rewards and stuff like that. Like your best finisher that shows it. But talking about the XP sets now here as well, right? So basically, as XP sets, like you're working towards this. It looks like the whole year to try to get a 99 overall card in the end, right? That's kind of the main feature. You're gonna get just again, you're just different levels to it. I'm not sure. We don't know all the ways to earn these collectibles, but one for sure is when you log in, you receive a collectible. But I believe there's just different like stages of this. Not 100% certain, but yeah, it's again here's like again the daily login pack. That's just one way to get them. I know for a fact, but it's kind of a weird way to have XP, but they have it. So, but yeah, I mean it's something they really are looking forward to having in the game, and they said they want to have a little bit. I think they're gonna have more as well, like than just the one guy they're about to mention here. They also mention there's 99 Makar, and then they also mention Connor Bedard is going to be one of the choices as well once you do reach it. If you do reach it towards the end of the year, so I mean it's pretty cool. I mean I'm a fan for sure. So that 99 Makar looks just ridiculous too. By the way, I mean holy smokes, that looks like an awesome card. So. I mean, yeah, I mean, I have no problem with these sets. I mean, anything different is, to me, a W for me. So there's the 99 Makar.
NHL 24 will be synergies. There are going to be a base set of synergies for each player type in the game. For example, power forwards will have the powered forward synergy, which will allow player types to more reflect their playstyle in game. On top of that, there'll be new boost synergies, which will be added to player items through live content.
The first thing we wanted to do was bring more meaning to the player types in the game. So right now they're kind of represented as, 3 letters on a card, two-way forward, power forward, etc. And this year we're actually going to have a power forward synergy that goes on every power forward item. It helps you understand when you're building a team that you're building around a certain identity. And on top of that, there will be another number of synergies that are purely just boosts, and they're named a little bit more simply. Like there's an acceleration boost, a speed boost, etc. And we wanted to make that, the synergies a little bit more approachable for players and a little bit more understandable.
So that's how synergies are going to be different this year as well. So, I mean, I'm definitely happy how they're doing it. Then they got X Factors. They mentioned that every single team has at least one X Factor card. So that's really cool. There's Yossi. They also have women as well, 6 of them. But then we have team building also. I gotta say, the team building design, the art looks just sick, I gotta say. But yeah, you can see actually, unless these things change, it actually looks like it's going to be cheaper to make the team building cards this year. Just, logically, right? Just based on last year, I believe, could be wrong, I believe it was 884s to make an 88, 89, whatever it was. I guess maybe that makes sense though, because we don't know the overalls. Maybe they're low overalls, but there's Chicago, and then if you complete Chicago, so this is what's really good about it as well. Basically, guys, and there's Marian Hossa. I think they got his rights back. I don't think he was in the game last year, but you can use any of the 84s to complete, like to actually get the 80 whatever overall, like grandmaster. That's a funny thing to say, but team building card. So yeah, there's some of the other like guys too. Jack Johnson, Howard Chuck is one. Derek Roy. There's definitely a bunch of just different team building cards right now that we see here. So I mean, just hopefully they're good. I mean, hopefully they are. That's really what it comes down to, these cards. But yeah, I mean, you can use a bunch of different ones here. So just kind of looking at really again, these are the Jeremy Roenick. I mean, we don't know his overall yet, but I mean, Jeremy Roenick, that looks sick. And then some of the icons. So here's how icons sets are going to work. So you have ultimate ones, playoff hero ones. You also have rookie power-up icons, and you also have vintage power-up icons and dynamic duos. There's a lot of different things going on here. So basically, to make it easy, if you complete like the Maurice Richard power-up boss set, you complete that, you collect all of those. You eventually can trade in here the Beliveau, I think it's Chelios, Potvin, right, Leach, Solani, the Sedines. So, I mean, there's definitely, and Richard there. If you trade all those in, you get Wayne Gretzky straight up. Instead of how in NHL, 23, it was kind of like coming down to luck if you were going to try to actually get Gretzky or Lemieux. So at least there's a clearer path to getting these guys. Is it going to be easy? I don't know. We got to really see how easy it is to get these cards and collect them. But in general, I think it's a lot better how they're doing in NHL 24, no question. And yeah, that's how you do it. You complete the set, and then you get your guy. You get your Wayne Gretzky. The card looks sick. It really does. But again, guys, I know kind of a scuff video, but thanks so much for watching. What do you guys think of all the Hut news? And appreciate you guys watching. And subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, as always, guys.